안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Konnichiwa, minasan. Tony desu. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. Now, evidently, if you couldn't tell already from the intro as well as the picture up here, we are going to be looking at none other than TWICE's Minatozaki Sana with a special Japanese release, with it actually being a cover of a song that she was recently just featured on for the music video, a second music video for, being roughly translated. Its romanization is so good seal. So wait one second. Let me check. Sorry, I had to look up the translation. So the romanization is Sotsugyo, as well as the rough English translation would be graduate or graduation. If somebody knows actually what the better translation would be, it'd be much appreciated to like actually know it. But that's regardless of the point. I've actually heard the song. I've looked at the music video with Sana, and it's absolutely gorgeous, very emotional, very ballad forward, very, very powerful, very amazing. And I love the idea of being a kind of like a very kind of sentimental song. Now, if you want to find that reaction, that video, it'll be linked in the description box below. I haven't reacted to it because a lot of Japanese songs get copyright blocks, and that's actually why you don't see this playing in the background right now. But it'll be linked there if you want to go check it out. And with that being said, if you want to go check out any of my other Twice reactions, whether it be to recently Momo's Melody Project performance, more of a dance performance, Dubu and Che's cover of I can't remember. Papa JYP song with Rain. I cannot remember the name for the life of me. And then obviously we have a lot more like Nyan Christmas projects. We have a lot of the Twice performance. I think the most recent one for Japanese would be Make It Better, as well as Scorpion, their live performance on that. So if you want to find anything and everything Twice, these girls are my absolute favorites from K-pop, like one of my absolute favorite girl groups of all time. And Sana happens to be my absolute bias of this group. So if you want to find anything related to them, it'll all be linked in the Twice playlist. We got a lot of videos, so hopefully check out one of them. But without further ado, let's get into it. And with mention to that, I do want to state that I would love to do it in my regular format like this, but that would get me copyright blocks. So we're gonna go to this one, and I'm gonna obviously link the original video in the description box as well, so that you guys can find that as well. So without further ado, let's get into this. Ooh! We said vocalist Sana. Okay, so we're getting an acapella version right now of what it would be like, because when I first heard the song, if you look at the video clip, it actually doesn't have Sana really singing in it. She's just there. She's visual. She's eye candy, and I didn't mind that. I loved it. And I was so curious though to see what would it sound like with Sana singing. And now we know. I'm really excited for it. Let's keep on going. Woo! The high notes. Okay, vocalist Sana in the building. Even just how she like exhaled that, it's like just a breath. She's like you can see she's just like really being like really sincere and kind of like caressing every word kind of coming out of her mouth. It's just like super soulful, emotional, and damn, she looks angelic. Damn. I don't know what happened, but like recently Sana has had that like massive glow up, and I need to know what she's been eating, man. Oh, you see that? It's kind of like really soft here. She's really caring, but it's really interesting though. Sana's voice here, even though it's kind of like a bit lower than her high note, it feels very full body, and that's something very unique with her voice. I find there's a bit of like almost like a nasally part like to her voice. I'll see if I can recognize it here, but it makes her very distinct and unique. But then on top of that, usually somebody who has like like a higher tone voice like this wouldn't have like that fullness that I feel like she has. It's really warm and comforting. Yeah, right there. Mawataki. Like I probably emphasized it a bit too much, but you can hear that there's like a bit of like something right there. Mawata Taku. You see? But I think that I love that little thing. It just makes her her. It's like her little quirky note that I recognize her so much for. Oh, yes! Imagine, like, imagine if you heard this with the actual instruments in the background, like the piano, the violins. That would be just amazing. Wait. No! Okay. 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 This was uncalled for. This was literally almost gave me a heart attack. Th- this is the same dress she wears in the video too. It's give wow. Oh, we're getting a full okay. Princess Sana. Oh my god. Sana. Sana. You see it? You hear that? She goes high and it's like Matami. She has that like crescendo also. She has the ability to go pianissimo on a lot of stuff, but at the same time go fortissimo and absolutely beautiful. Her smile too. Look at how amazing she looks. I like that too because you get that like nuance of her as well. Because it has that kind of like that back throw. I don't know how to say it because like it's very her. It's so unique to her. I've never heard it on anybody else. But how she sings is super unique. And this reminds me that I haven't talked about it, but Sana vocalist, man. Sana really vocalist. And I think that sometimes in Twice we forget about that just because, usually in their title tracks you'll get Nayeon Ji or even Jungyeon doing the high notes, doing like the vocal part, the vocal intensive part. But we gotta remember, Sana can do it too, and she's making a huge statement here with it. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely love her. Oh my god. She's my bias for a reason, and I would love to know, by the way, your bias in the comment section. Let me know. Would love to know. Oh, Sana, you get it. Oh. Hello, Sana. We may stumble and look back. This song is a very nostalgic song, by the way, and I love the fact that they kept it true to tone with it being very simple in the instruments, kind of having that like a bassy kind of like drum come in for like Sana when she's doing that deep like the chorus part, kind of like really emphasizing that like fullness of her voice, that warmth that she gets. But then at the same time, she goes into like these like almost like fairy-esque kind of like flurries and like very ethereal kind of feeling. So then they have this like I think it's like bells or something, very kind of like simple, very kind of lighthearted at the same time with the violins. I love the fact that her voice is really being that main instrument and that there's no like electronic or EDM portions, just very simple, minimalistic, very kind of like just ballad-esque. Oh, here you have like a bit of a shaking. We said amazing vocalist. This smile, by the way. This smile, they like this smile is something that every time I feel under the weather or something, it's always there to like just brighten me up, make me feel special. Twice pun intended. It just makes me feel like whenever I'm down, just puts a smile immediately on my face. And that's why I feel like Sana is that one person that if anything, we have to protect the smile because I've only ever seen her upset like not smiling one time, and that's like really counterintuitive to her like her bubbly, loving personality. And that was like I think when she was getting a lot of hate from Japanese people, or I believe the Korean. I don't remember the two details. I try to forget about that. But literally, when I saw her cry or like saw her like not smiling, I felt like I failed somebody. I felt like the world fell. I felt like this was the end of the world. I felt like something really wrong had happened, and I felt like I did something wrong, and I really don't want to ever have to relive it. I think that really she's that one person that makes everybody stay brighter. So I really don't want to ever see her like upset again. But that's a very big tangent for me. Let's keep on going. Wow, Minato Sana. Minato Sana, guys. Minato Sana brought it with this performance, brought it with this song. Absolutely loved it. I don't have any really big words to say. I think I've said it all in the video itself. Loved her performance, loved the fact that we got first acapella, validating to a lot of people that might not believe it that she is a vocalist as well. Can sing, hit the high notes, can sustain the high notes. The fact that she did go up, down, up, down, up, down, so she had high note, then going back down to like a little flurry, high note, and then she did like pianissimo at the same time. Absolutely amazing vocal control, full range of voice, and I loved the idea of her being that princess in this video, calling it back to this, and I'm just so looking forward to what comes next. I'm very excited for Sana's melody project because I have a feeling that since Twice has given almost all of the members of minus a few melody projects, I'm really excited for Sana's. Hopefully it's coming out soon. And with that being said, guys, if you want to go check out any of my other Twice reactions, whether it be to the previous melody projects for Momo, Dubuche, Nayan of her Christmas one, or even just any general Twice reaction, whether it be the Japanese releases of Make It Better, Scorpion, or their or Korean performances or reactions or Cry For Me or whatnot, it'll all be linked in the Twice playlist down description box below. Hopefully you check out a video. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or something you want to talk, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, I've been Tony, and 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.